Sophie Cunningham, one of the toughest, most outspoken, and most controversial players in the league, dropped a stunning injury update that sent shockwaves through the entire basketball community. This is not just about an injury. This is about power, rivalry, controversy, and the way the WNBA is being shaped right now. Sophie Cunningham's words, her reveal, and the reaction from fans and players have exposed just how fragile, intense, and dramatic this league really is. Today, we're going to break it all down. What exactly did Sophie reveal? How did the WNBA, her teammates, her rivals, and the fans respond? And why is this moment so important for the future of the league? Grab your popcorn, because this story is explosive. Let's dive in. Who is Sophie Cunningham? Before we get into the injury drama, let's set the stage. Sophie Cunningham is not your typical WNBA player. She's not quiet, she's not passive, and she's definitely not afraid of controversy. Drafted by the Phoenix Mercury in 2019, Sophie quickly built a reputation as a fiery competitor. She talks trash, she gets under opponents' skin, and she's one of those players you either absolutely love or completely hate. On the court, she's a versatile guard forward who can shoot, defend, and bring unmatched energy. Off the court, she's blunt, outspoken, and willing to say the things most players avoid. And this latest injury update proves once again that Sophie is not afraid to tell the truth, even when it rocks the league. The injury that changed everything. So what exactly happened? Sophie Cunningham has been dealing with a lingering injury that kept her sidelined for critical games. Fans noticed her absence, speculation grew, and rumors started flying. At first, the Mercury and even the WNBA downplayed the situation, labeling it as day-to-day. But Sophie just revealed the truth. The injury is far more serious than originally reported. She's been playing through pain for months. And here's the kicker. She claims the league and even team staff weren't fully honest about how bad it was. That bombshell sent the WNBA community into chaos. Fans immediately accused the league of covering up injuries, something that has been whispered about before, but rarely confirmed by a player herself. In a candid interview, Sophie finally broke her silence. She admitted she had been pressured to play through pain, suggested she didn't always receive the medical care she needed, and even hinted at WNBA politics behind the scenes. Her exact words lit up social media. She said, "They told me I was fine. They told the media I was fine. But I wasn't fine. I've been playing hurt, and everyone knew it. Fans deserve to know the truth." Those words, "fans deserve to know the truth," have now become a rallying cry across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. The reaction was immediate. Fans were furious, demanding answers from the Phoenix Mercury organization and the league office. Supporters of Sophie praised her bravery, saying it takes guts to stand up against a powerful league that doesn't always treat players fairly. Critics of the WNBA pointed out that this is just the latest in a long list of problems, from poor scheduling, lack of charter flights, and now, alleged injury mismanagement. Other players subtly backed Sophie on social media, liking posts and dropping cryptic comments that seemed to confirm her story. Suddenly, what looked like a personal injury issue turned into a league-wide scandal. This isn't just about Sophie Cunningham. Her update shines a spotlight on much bigger issues. Player safety. Are WNBA athletes being forced to play through injuries just to keep games competitive? Transparency. Why did fans have to wait for Sophie herself to reveal the truth instead of hearing it from official injury reports? Trust. Can fans, players, and even sponsors trust what the league says anymore? Remember, the WNBA has been under pressure recently with skyrocketing viewership thanks to stars like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and Sabrina Ionescu. With the league finally gaining mainstream attention, this controversy couldn't come at a worse time. Inside the Phoenix Mercury locker room, the mood is tense. Some players have reportedly stood by Sophie, agreeing that the situation was mishandled. Others, however, worry that her going public could divide the team and bring unwanted drama. But one thing is clear: Sophie has always been a leader who speaks her mind, and whether teammates agree or not, they know she won't back down. Of course, the WNBA is full of rivalries, and Sophie has plenty of them. After her injury reveal, rival fans and even some players mocked her, suggesting she was just looking for attention. One viral comment read, "Sophie wants headlines, not hoops." This is classic Sophie, but others clapped back, saying only a player who has lived through the grind can understand the seriousness of what she revealed. This divide has fueled heated debates across social media, ESPN panels, and podcasts. Exactly why this story has exploded so big. Fans are now demanding answers from both the Mercury and the WNBA itself. Why wasn't Sophie's injury honestly reported? Was there pressure to downplay it? And what safeguards exist to protect players from being pushed too far? Some are even calling for independent investigations into WNBA medical practices. That's how serious this has become. This controversy raises a massive question. Is the WNBA ready for the spotlight it's getting? Thanks to Caitlin Clark, the league is experiencing record-breaking TV ratings and attendance. Corporate sponsors are finally paying attention. But with that spotlight comes scrutiny. Every controversy, every injury, every questionable decision is magnified 1,000 times over. And Sophie Cunningham's reveal has just shown the world that the WNBA still has serious growing pains. What happens next for Sophie Cunningham? If her injury is as serious as she claims, she could miss significant time. Her relationship with the Phoenix Mercury front office could be permanently damaged. But her honesty might also make her a hero, not just to fans, but to fellow players who are tired of being silenced. In fact, some analysts are already predicting that Sophie's boldness could position her as a player advocate, someone who fights for more transparency, better medical treatment, and accountability inside the league. If injuries are being mismanaged behind closed doors, the future of the league and the safety of its players is at risk. Sophie Cunningham's stunning injury update has rocked the WNBA to its core. What started as a personal setback has exploded into a full-blown league scandal, raising questions about honesty, transparency, and player safety. Fans are angry. Players are divided. The league is under fire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates.